With my take on the strawberry letter, I can't make this ish up edition. Let's get it. Hey guys, this your girl Miss Benjamin Buttons 01 with my take on the strawberry letter. I can't make this ish up edition. Let's get it. Hey guys, this your girl Miss Benjamin Buttons 01. I'm coming to you today with my take on the strawberry letter. Let's get it.
To Steve Harvey FM and click submit strawberry letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
Buckle up, hold on tight, we got it for you. Here it is, the strawberry letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject: 20 years later, he still wants MGP. Well, dear Steve and Shirley, I am a 46-year-old single lady, and I am ready for the next chapter in my life. In 1999, I dated a man off and on for a while, but finally ended things with him when I found out he got another woman pregnant. I moved on with my life and moved to another state. Well, in 2018, he and I reconnected on social media. Since we lived far apart, we texted and called each other daily. He told me he was coming to town and wanted to see me. I told him to come by the house since we were old friends and hadn't seen each other in many years. He came over and we had a great time catching up in person. He later told me that he was not just visiting, he had moved back to town and he wanted to see me more. I had no idea that he'd be interested in me now because I've been paralyzed since 2004.
Does he know that?
But that didn't matter to him. He asked me, be quiet, Steve. He asked me if I could still do it. Would you just let me finish, please? He asked me if I could still do it. Yeah. And your name is mentioned at the bottom as well. He asked me if I could, yes, he asked her if I could still do it like I used to do it.
Do what?
I teased him and asked, you know what it is. I teased him and asked, wouldn't you like to know? So about a month ago, I showed him that I could still put it on him. You see, back in the day, he called me Miss Good P, or MGP for short. And he said I still hold that title to this day. I have feelings for him, but everything is moving so fast. We are moving in together soon, and I want to be sure I'm doing things the right way. We dated over 20 years ago, and I already gave him a sample of MGP, so should I put the 90-day rule on him when we move in together? I don't want to get married. I do want to get married, so I'm trying to do things right. What do you think, Steve? She put your letter in.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
That's
cool.
what I'm telling you.
So I have permission then.
So you have permission.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Come on now. You dated this guy back in 1999. You off and on. It wasn't even a regular, real relationship, really. It was off and on. And then you finally ended things when you found out he got another woman pregnant. All right. Then this same guy, 20 years later, comes into your life, and you're ready to move in with him? Why are you going to move in with this man? I mean, why? You got to explain this. Nothing in this letter says you need to do that, okay? He lied to you about so many things. And, but he actually lives in your town now. First, he said he was just visiting. Is this really the case, or was he hoping to move in with you all the time? I just, I'm going to ask you, don't get played by this man. He's probably telling you anything to get in your house. Remember now, it's been 20 years since you've seen him. Now you close your letter by saying you're trying to do things right. nothing about this is right because you've already slept with him. And you want to impose the 90-day rule on him? That is so backwards. Steve, please.
Well, okay, I don't know how you can skip around all this other information.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know what part you read, but I'm going right to where I'm stuck. 46-year-old single lady, ready to move on, dated a man off and on in 1999, but found out he got another woman pregnant. When you moved on with your life, he moved to another state. Well, 2018. Y'all reconnected on social media. Since we live far apart, we text and call each other daily. He told me he was coming to town and wanted to see me.
Okay.
I told him come on by the house. But what else were you going to do?
What else were you going to do?
You
couldn't go to him.
I'm through.
Okay. Okay, so he come by the house.
Okay, Steve,
Okay.
you have permission, but don't go crazy.
Okay, I'm trying not
Don't go
to shoot,
shoot.
but
Don't cross that line. I'll tell you when to come back.
No, you already knew this. What else would you
since
don't
we
do?
old friends and ain't seen each other in many years, he came over and we had a great time catching up in person. He later told me he wasn't just visiting, he had moved back to town. Oh, that's convenient. Got over there and found out you was staying by yourself. Now,
Right.
he ain't moved back. He ain't visiting, he done moved back.
Yeah.
And he want to see you more. Now, the lady said, I had no idea he'd be interested in me now, because I've been paralyzed since 2004. So 14 years you've been paralyzed.
But
Before I go any further,
I'm just asking.
is there something I need to know about paralyzation before I assume that means paralyzed can't move? That's all I'm asking, Shirley.
The hoo-ha.
Well, I mean, it depends on, what kind of...
Right,
I mean,
that could be like a
there's
portion of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong. This is not against. This is just about this lady in this letter. So please don't nobody. But she wrote me and put in the letter. Now you didn't have to put that in the letter, but you felt it was important. So now Shirley done danced around this here. But she been paralyzed. Yes, you did. You didn't mention.
I just know you.
You didn't mention it. Now she been paralyzed, sitting still for 14 years. But that didn't matter to him. He asked me if I could still do it like I used to do it. Well, where he get that question from? Now, I don't know what you was doing that got you this title that he gave you 14 years ago, but how he's still asking that question. So now, we gonna have to get into it when we come back. We finna come back and find out why he called her Miss Good P or MGP. We finna find out.
We have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 after the hour. You're listening to Steve Harvey. Hey, it's Shirley Strawberry, and before we get back to the show, I just wanted to take a minute for some straight talk.
Cash card, which lets him earn
Or MG.
business. Terms and cashback cap apply. Learn more at AmericanExpress.com/bluebusinesscash. Don't do business without it.
If you have bills and debt piling up, a personal loan through NetCredit can provide funding up to $10,000 to help you get back on track if eligible. Visit netcredit.com today. All NetCredit loans and lines of credit are offered by a member of the NetCredit family of companies or one of our lending partners. Visit netcredit.com/partners for more information.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is 20 years later, he still wants MGP.
Yeah, he still want MGP. But let's just go and get to this letter right quick. What didn't happen is y'all got back together, social media. He says he still wanted you, and that surprised you that he'd be interested in you because you've been paralyzed since 2004. But that didn't matter to him. He asked me if I could still do it like I used to.
Do it? What? What is
I
that?
teased him and asked, wouldn't you like to know?
What is the
So
it?
about a month ago, I showed him that I could still put it on him.
I mean, what,
You see,
do
back
it,
in the day, he
do
called
it.
me Miss Good P
What the hell is
or
it?
MGP. MG is where we need is either Miss Good P or Most Grand P. You know, let's like if you in a Elks Club, you might be the Master Grand Poopah, or maybe you had the MVP. You could have had the most valuable.
Okay, we get it.
Or your name is Margaret Gale. I don't know what it is, but you're paralyzed now. So his question was, can you still do it? like you used to do.
That was his actual
Now,
question.
I don't know what you was doing back before the
I'm
Prior to
confused,
2004.
Yeah, I don't know what you
But
was
that's what
doing.
he asked you. Well, I can't
But
necessarily,
obviously,
because I've had
it
some
wasn't
strange
what
questions
I was
asked me too.
See, I was thinking to get to Tyler MGP,
You
that there
had
has
to
to be
jump it
some
off of.
monkey flipping, got the chandelier swinging, some doorknob diving, some foot of the bed back somersaults,
Wow.
some edge of the bed, your knees, a lot of bouncing. It's just a lot of stuff
Bouncing.
go in there.
If you were to consider someone that,
Well, anybody.
MGP. Okay.
Yeah. But now, I can't go too far because I don't want anybody that has a situation to think I'm making fun of them because I'm not.
Right.
But the lady did write me with the paralyzed thing since 2004. But she
What do you
still
think,
got
Steve?
So I don't know how the hell what y'all doing in there now. I don't really know what's going on. Either he had never had no MGP before, or it was the best MGP he ever had. Maybe it didn't require you to do much.
Steve, she said in the letter, I showed him that I could still put it on him. Now, she said that.
Yeah, she said that, Shirley, but now that makes me question, what was you putting on him?
What was you doing?
MGP. What do you think?
Okay, now,
But
only thing I can think
MGP.
is the inside the MGP.
MGP to GP. It's just three.
Wait, what?
It's like once you buy admission to an amusement park, once you go in the park, that's where the rides is at. See, that's what I'm thinking.
I get it.
That's
Okay.
why you could. So it could be the most grand park.
No.
It could
He
be.
said,
Go ahead, Shirley.
he said, sorry for interrupting you,
Nope.
but he said,
No, I need help.
He said, I still hold that title to this day.
That's what I'm
you
saying. There
better
must be
match
something going on inside the MGP.
That's
Yeah,
probably all that is.
see.
It's just something going on in
See,
it.
maybe
That's all.
maybe MG stands for Madison Garden. You know,
I mean, that's for you.
maybe the MG is short for MGM, where a lot of activity going on in that building. See,
Shows going
In
on.
Vegas?
I'm assuming that it's a lot of stuff going on once you get inside. The show ain't outside. Maybe it ain't got to be nothing going on.
Whoa,
Maybe
so you
there
saying outside?
you know, a
you
lot
outside?
of, I don't know if it's hands. I don't know if it feel. I don't know what it is. It's something in there.
If you need some help, Steve, let me help you.
Yeah, go ahead,
Oh,
Jay.
Lord.
Okay, all right.
Shut
What she
up.
want him to do,
Oh, Lord.
what she would like for him to do is roll up on her, because she is not a push around person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She is not handicapped in this department. You understand what I'm saying, Steve?
Right, roll up on me.
She's not.
Jay.
She's not gonna let him
Jay.
walk all over her. You
No.
understand what I'm
Jay.
saying? You know, she's
Matter
not
of
gonna
fact,
do that.
Hey, Jay, but
This
to
is a
even it out,
paralyzing situation.
Jay.
to even it out, you get in the chair and you roll over here. Watch
Thank
this.
you.
Steve.
Thank you. Now you might think this woman don't have no feeling for you, but she do. She do.
Oh, she got a leg up on the situation.
She got
Oh,
a leg up on the
Junior.
situation. She's not gonna just be
Are you
sitting
guys for
here
real?
waiting on you.
Yes, Shirley.
Probably some do-wah.
Did it.
Do-wah did it.
Do I did it?
With that thing, baby. With that thing.
Do I did
I
it?
showed
See,
him
that's
that I
some-
could still put it on
Yes,
him.
you did, lady, and congratulations. And so since you done that, and you gave it some, and y'all dated over 20 years ago, and I already gave him a sample of the
Well, what happened
MGP
with
shit,
that
I put the
separate?
90-day rule on him when we move in together. Unless you
That's
want
a
his
little
ass
too
to
late.
roll right out of there, you got too late for this here.
Can't go back.
If you want him to
You
walk
gotta
out
stop.
your life, you better give it up.
Yeah, I think
like that.
after
No.
20 years, you've already committed. He's moving in, and you want him in. You do want to get married, so I'm trying to do things right. You've already known him for 20 years. Go on and see where it goes. Congratulations. I don't know how you did it, but whatever you're doing, keep up the good work.
Yeah.
Doing it.
What?
Yeah, I
Why
don't
don't
know
y'all
what to
just
tell
roll
you.
got
around in
so
the
much
sack?
confidence.
Don't have
I
to.
like
Let
her.
this
Thank
man
you.
move in your house.
No, she shouldn't.
All right, look.
What you gonna tell her though?
Good job, man. Good
You
job.
can get with me if you want to.
Ain't nobody else rolled up over there.
All right, look, hit us up on Instagram at Steve Harvey FM with your own thoughts on today's Strawberry Letter. And please check us out on the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, guys, Shirley, Steve, all of them throwing their little 2 cents in there. Girl, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Cause I want to know, y'all dated 20 some odd years ago. What happened before all the paralyzation and all that? What happened? Oh, you did say he broke up with you. You broke up with him because he had a baby on you. So you think he got better? I mean, it can change. It can change. But did he do you as good as you did him? Because he came looking for you. So did he bring it the way you brought it? Because if he come, he better be bringing something. Well, you probably ain't getting it like you used to. So that might have was amazing to you because you in a wheelchair. No, let me not say that, Lord Jesus. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But don't let him move in your house. This one is just too cute, too quick, and too short. Don't let him move into your house. He see an opportunity because you're paraplegic or what was it she said she was? Paralyzed. Paraplegic, I think. And that was his whole thing. So he see a free ride. Oh, my bad. But he see a free ride. But yeah, don't. Nah, not right now. Well, matter of fact, don't, but still screw him. Because, I mean, you're not making no sense here, sugar. I don't understand. He just happened to be there, but then he moved when he happened to be there. Or he moved, then he told you, I just happened to be in the neighborhood, but I actually do live here. It makes no sense. Girl, don't do this. I don't know what it's like Shirley said. Girl, don't do this. I don't see nothing good coming out of this. Don't do this. I don't see nothing good coming out of it. I don't know, because it's like the story don't make no sense, but don't do it. Please don't do it. But this your girl was Benjamin Buttons on one. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm out.